The second round rolls on. Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Dallas begins the game with the basketball. Smith to Thompson. Nikola Jokic pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Jordan, that's not his range. It's no good. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. Smith into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Thompson. To Dennis Smith Jr. And he knocks it down at the line. Smith to Harrison Barnes. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. Smith with it up top. Up by 3. Bagley to Thompson. Rebound taken down by Denver. From long range. Not getting the bounce. Barnes to Thompson. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. To Thompson. To Barnes. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Has a chance. Harrison Barnes missed his first. That one goes.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Baseline drive. Harrison Barnes with the block. Slam dunk.
I know it can be demoralizing for a team not to see the ball go in the bucket, but now that the nightmare has stopped, it's time to pick up the energy.
To Harrison Barnes. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Lays it up and in.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Barnes driving, but his shot won't fall.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. 12-6 our score. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Trying to cash in. Not going down for him this time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Marvin Bagley with the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there. Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Barnes to Bagley. Oh, blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Cruises inside for two.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Smith with the basketball. Up 6. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Smith to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan at the line. And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Dallas owns the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Driving is Thompson, but a shot won't fall. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Has a look. Yes, Klay Thompson. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I return in a moment. You're tuned into the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood? And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Matthews. Harrison Barnes. He's 3 for 7.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Bagley. Unable to connect on the free throw. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
They work it down to Barnes, to Matthews. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. They get it down to Aldridge. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Matthews. Nikola Jokic. Tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And the rebound corralled by Jokic. Beyond the arc for 3. Not going down here. Lets it fly from long range. And the Mavs able to clear the rebound. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Bagley. Barnes. To Bagley. Over to the right side. Matthews. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
I'm the player that just missed that shot. Just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Trying to cash in. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Here's Barea. Down 8. Great pass to set it up. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
first one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Mavericks with the possession. To Bagley. Yes, Wesley Matthews. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To the rim. Here comes the screen. Goes to the right side. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Wesley Matthews. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Can't miss those. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks for joining us.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. To Jokic. Has a look. Chance for Jokic off the mark.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
Thompson to Barnes. Thompson to Dennis Smith Jr. Gets it in the left corner. Barnes. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Down to 5 on the 24. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Got toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Oh, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Nikola Jokic rejects it. That's his third block this evening. Barnes. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Deep 2 there, won't go. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
He gets it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Into the front court comes Smith. The deficit now up to 13. Here comes the screen. Thompson to Dennis Smith Jr. The drive, right to the basket. Nikola Jokic sends it away. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Smith to Thompson. Barnes to Dennis Smith Jr. Barnes misfires. It's no good. Short jump. There it is. Nikola Jokic with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Dallas with the possession. Thompson to Bagley. Down low to Jordan. Deep right corner. Barnes. Too risky. Harrison Barnes wide open. Drills it.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. It's Denver's ball. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
And it's the Nuggets with the board. To Thomas. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Smith now into the front court. Down a bundle. Thompson to Dennis Smith Jr. To Thompson for 3. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Stuffs it down with authority.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Smith into the front court. His guys down big. To Thompson. Matthews. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
To the outside. Denver with 4 to shoot. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Smith with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Thompson. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Matthews. To Thompson. Mason Plumlee swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Thompson. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Ed, I don't know what was said at halftime, but whatever the coach said, it worked. This second half performance has been unreal.
Gets it in the right corner. How you practice leads to that. Nice. Fake.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Smith with the basketball. His guys down big. Over to the right side. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Dallas has it. Smith to Thompson. Fires the three. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I will be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Thomas across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Matthews, and breaks it up.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
In the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Deep right corner, Thompson. And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. And stuffs it home. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Mason Plumlee, huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That misses with a second to go. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew,
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
opening tip won by the Mavericks, and we're underway in Dallas. Bagley, now to Jordan, down low. Shot from the lane won't go. Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Textbook defense. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Just getting started in game 3. A pass stolen by the Nuggets. From long range. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Smith with the basketball. They're down 3. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
For 3. That's how you defend. Smith now into the front court. Down a point. Nikola Jokic sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Jordan to Dennis Smith Jr. Driving right to the basket. Nikola Jokic swats in. DeAndre. Jordan, look out.
What a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Off the iron. It came out. Smith with it up top. His team up by 1. Harrison Barnes. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Here's a chance from long range. First one, count it. It's the second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. Dallas owns the basketball.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Beyond the arc for 3. First one goes down. Second to 3. Got it. Hits all 3 free throws. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 3. Wide open look won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Knocks down the first. Second of 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice. The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Thompson to Matthews. Yes, Wesley Matthews. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Has a look. That's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The score 12-8. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw. Trying to cash in. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 of 4 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. And count the basket inside.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Shot by Thompson misses.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Down low Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 for 7.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Off the mark.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Thompson. You've got to get that one to go. Here comes the screen. Matthews to Thompson. For 3, good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the dribble.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Dallas has it. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's the end of one here in game number 3. Jay and I return in a moment. You're tuned into the Western Conference semi. Time to turn the page after a close first. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Smith into the front court. Leads 4 to Matthews. Yes, Wesley Matthews. He's now 4 for 6.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Fires the 3. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Mavericks with the possession. Thompson. And the rebound belongs to Denver. From long range. First free throw is good. Second of 3, no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 1 to Dennis Smith Jr. Bagley. Nikola Jokic tips it. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Klay Thompson at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Another shot stays out. Nuggets with the basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And the finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Jokic is there for the rebound. For 3. No good. That's great defense. Into the front court comes Smith. Looking to make something happen. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Smith with the basketball. Down just a couple. Matthews to Dennis Smith Jr. Thompson to Dennis Smith Jr. Here comes the screen. Nikola Jokic with a piece. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Smith. The shot clock expires. 2 more points. The defense had them, but the good shooters find a way.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Here comes the screen. Smith to Jordan. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Denver's got it. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Smith to Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Great defense, forcing the miss. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended. He'll put it up at the buzzer. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3.
The Nuggets have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Murray into the front court. His team up by 7. Lets it fly from long range, working it outside. Top of the key. He's looking for that touch.
So many teams just try to beat you with their offense. Well, your offense can only take you so far. The one thing that's supposed to travel, whether you're home or away, is your defense. That's your staple.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Dennis Smith Jr. The drive. Right.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Fires the 3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Smith now into the front court. His guys down by 9. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Shot by Thompson, no good.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid how much money to miss shots like that? That can't happen.
Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. To the rim. That's going to be out of bounds. Mavericks with the basketball. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you, and draws the foul.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Dennis Smith Jr. has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 69% at the line. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Smith to Jordan. Nikola Jokic rejects it. Nikola Jokic pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Jokic. Can't connect from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Just a little defensive breakdown right there, and an open clay means 2 points every time.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
2 for 2 on that trip. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Dennis Smith Jr. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Dallas with the possession. Smith to Thompson. To Harrison Barnes. Trying to cash in. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
For 3, man, that was a tough shot.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Nothing going here on that drive. Thompson to Dennis Smith Jr. To Barnes. Fires the 3. And made his scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Denver ball right now. Thomas. Deep left corner from long range. And Isaiah Thomas on an island. Takes advantage for 3.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Barnes to Matthews. Mason Plumlee able to recover with the block. Barnes, second effort. And he's going to the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
DeAndre Jordan, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First try at the line, no good. And he's he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended. Here's Barea. They trail by 7. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. 4-3. Smothering deep. Here's Barea. Right now, down 7. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
DeAndre Jordan at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight. Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after. Gets a look and a put-back slam.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off this game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Thompson. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Klay Thompson has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. Short jumper stays out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hands. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Thompson, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Runner's good there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Barea. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Klay Thompson, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Nuggets have the possession. Can't connect. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Jordan. Shot from the lane won't go. Beyond the arc for three, and he hits.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
To Thompson. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Short jumper misses. It's Denver's ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lets it fly from long range. Shakes free and hits. The Mavericks signal for timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. To Thompson. Fires the three. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. Here's Barea. His guy's down 11. Nuggets have the possession. For 3. Working. There it is. Nikola Jokic with the putback slam. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never be 5.
It's the Nuggets who come away victorious.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
back, get back, get back.
Britt.
All I need to do is get one in.
Good finish.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you.
Everybody get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Good rebound, baby, good rebound. Get your man, get your man.
Okay.
Hey, this is my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball, I got ball. Shot.
Hey, outlet, 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 outlet. Grabs.
Hold on, hold on. Hey, watch out, watch out. Let's rock, let's rock. Oh yeah, you all good, you by yourself. There you go, good shot, baby. Oh, you been in the gym, huh? I got it. Outlet. Push it, push it, push it. There we go. Yes, sir. Get it, shoot it again. Get up, y'all. Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep.
Shot up, shot up.
All the pressure, good grip. Come out, let me go. Take mine, take mine. Yeah. I ain't missing no more.
That's me, that's me. Get your hand up.
Whoa. Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. Oh, yeah, you know yourself. What's up?
Hey, check up, let's go.
Good finish, good finish.
Here we go, my ball, my ball.
Look up. Look up.
Self-check.
Oh, that's taught you that. Watch that back door. Run.
Shot, boy. Hey, lock up, lock up.
Wait on it. Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Stay in front of. Watch the shot. Watch the shot. Let's go, boy. Catch me out.
Hey, watch this screen left. Shot.
I got it. Wait on it.
There you go. Good shot, baby.
He's getting open.
Run.
if you don't see that screen,
I got ball.
here we go. My ball, my ball.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Wait on it. He working for us. And another one.
This is 7-Eleven. I'm open all day.
D-up. Wow, that was amazing. Push it. Oh, yeah, Allen, let's get Nah, that's a 2, bro. That's a 2. You're up. Take care of the ball.
Good finish, man. Good finish. Keep going.
A ball here.
Grabs. I got back. Everybody get back.
I got ball. My ball. That's a two. This ball, we up.
Hey, take mine. I got yours. I need help.
Good board, baby. Good rebound. Shot up.
Nah, that's a
2. Defense, let's go. String coming.
My fault.